The Group of 20, or G20, was created in 1999 as a way to discuss economic policies among the world's largest economies. The multilateral institution held its first Leaders' Summit, now an annual occurrence, in November 2008 in Washington. The host was then U.S. President George W. Bush, who was at the end of his second term, with recently elected Barack Obama waiting in the wings. It was a pivotal moment, with the world plunging into the greatest financial crisis since the Great Depression. Reforming the global financial system to respond to the global economic crisis was on top of the agenda. The G20 was conceived as a common platform for world leaders, gathering G7 members, the European Union, and emerging economies like Brazil, Russia, India, China, and this year's host, Indonesia. The goal at the outset was to avoid a chaotic expansion of global markets by providing a forum to discuss macroeconomic issues, political disputes, and trade. As individual economies became more intertwined, the G20 turned into a forum for dealing with globalization and finding solutions for how to secure steady global economic growth. That meant tackling pressing issues among its diverse members, including workers' rights, environmental standards, and respect for the rule of law. The result pinned democracies against authoritarian states like China and Russia, with both sides looking after their own interests and often unable to compromise. In recent years, the debt crisis, COVID-19 pandemic, and now the war in Ukraine have created huge rifts between members. This year's meeting takes place as China enters a new era. With former leader Hu Jintao sidelined from party leadership, President Xi Jinping has tightened his grip on power. And as China hopes to overtake the United States as the world's largest economy, the balance of power within the G20 could be about to shift.